get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say.
Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. Y'all like my glasses? Wait, y'all gotta get into this outfit. It's going down. Nah, I'm playing. You are so silly. What's up, y'all? What's up? All right. What's up, y'all? I'm your host, Pink Princess, live at the Pink Palace in New York City. Welcome to the Come Out Talk Show. We have a great show for you today. We have a very special guest. I'm very excited that she's back again. She was here on season 1, and she wowed me. Remember the doll that she made for me? Yes, she made this doll from scratch, and it is an exact replica. We have a few surprises going on today, so just stay in your seat. We're going to get to the show. I hope my sister's watching from Canada. I have a very special surprise for you while I'm getting a special surprise for me. So let's start the show. And it is so. That's the whole spiel. When I come out, it takes a lot out of me. It takes a lot out of my breath. So today we're going to get right to it, the pink lip sync. I'm going to talk about, because I know we always have guests on that open up about their HIV status, and they're very comfortable talking about it. So today I realized that I never really got into detail on the show, talking about HIV and all the work that goes into it. So this is going to be easy. Let's just talk about it. So yes, I am HIV positive. I was diagnosed back in 2002. I was still in high school. I was very much in love with someone who gave it to me. Now, I'm not mad at the person who gave it to me. I think a lot of time we focus on the person that gave it to us, and then we end up in a lot of anger and holding on to resentment, and we can't move forward. So, yeah, I'm not mad at the person that gave it to me. It's something that happened, and it's something that I had to deal with in my life. Like I said, I was in high school when it happened, and when I was first diagnosed, the doctor, he was my pediatrician. He didn't really know much about the diagnosis, and how I can tell is because of how it went back then and how it is today. Like, I wasn't started on meds right away, which is a great thing to happen now. Like, we know that as long as you keep an undetectable status, you're not able to pass it on to anyone else. We'll get into a lot of that in a minute. But yeah, so they weren't knowledgeable. I wasn't on meds, and I was in high school, and I thought I had a couple years to live, because what I knew about HIV was once you got it, it was time to start counting down to your death. And I went to many funerals before then, and it was a type of situation where Clara. It was a type of situation where I was scared, I was lonely, I was upset, and I couldn't open up to people about my HIV status, mostly because of the stigma and the disrespect that came with someone who said I had HIV. I was told, when I did tell someone I had HIV, I was told not to eat on their dishes. I was told to bleach everything after I used the bathroom. I was told that I caught HIV from giving fellatio, that's sucking dick. And that wasn't the case. I wasn't an intravenous drug user. Those are some of the ways that it could happen, but that wasn't my case. Again, and I was an educator. I knew the ways that you can get HIV and not pass it on. And so this one time that I was so in love with this guy, and I decided not to have unprotected sex with him. And I remember I had a flu, unlike the flu like I've never had before. I remember laying there wishing I was dead those few days that this flu was in my body. I just was like, oh my God, just kill me. So I'm in high school, and I went to pee, and my pee was burning. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is the first time this ever happened to me. So I call a doctor, and I'm like, yo, I'm peeing, and it's burning, and it hurts. So he's taking me, Cruella, I see you, thank you. I'm peeing, and it's burning. So he's like, come in, let's take some tests, and we're gonna do an HIV test. I've taken many HIV tests before then. Back then you had to take a test and you wait 2 weeks. And those 2 weeks of waiting for an HIV test had to be the most stressful 2 weeks of my entire life. I was sexually active, so I took many HIV tests, and they all came out negative prior to this moment. And so I wasn't worried. I went in, I got treated for the burning piss sensation. I took the HIV test, thought nothing of it. Well, a few weeks later, I could tell by the sound of his voice, my doctor called me and he said, come in, we need to speak. So I go in, and he's very sad. I was his patient pretty much a couple years through my adolescence, and we developed a good rapport. And he told me, he said, your HIV test came back positive. And in that moment, I heard nothing more. The sound was like a sound, and I felt instantly that I was going to die. And within a couple years, I remember telling him, damn, I'll be dead by the time I'm 25. So I'm like 18 right now while he's telling me this. And I gave myself up until 25 to live. Boy, was I wrong. I am now living with HIV for 20 years. And this is mostly because I found out later on, let's fast forward to now I'm an adult. I'm still waiting around to die. Like, I have no hope until I heard this little message. It was you equals you. Two letters, you and you. And it stood for undetectable equals untransmittable. And that is the first time in my life that I ever had hope with me living with HIV. And I say living because I'm living and I'm not dying. I'm not unhealthy. I've never had a diagnosis of AIDS. And how you get a diagnosis of AIDS is if your T cell copy goes below 200, then they just give you a diagnosis of AIDS. Now, you can build your T cells back up. And I know many people who have had a diagnosis of AIDS and they have built their T cells back up and now not so much AIDS. But once you get that diagnosis, it's just a diagnosis. It's kind of like a way to just label you, but it really means nothing. It just means that you once reached 200 below 200 copies. So because sometimes when you go to a doctor, they'll ask you if you're HIV positive, have you ever had an AIDS diagnosis? And that's just because they want to know how low did your copies go. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to sit here and dissect that, but I know my body and I know the formula and I know the science. So the science and the CDC also say that once you are undetectable, you cannot transmit HIV to anyone else. It's just the science. I mean, I don't want to sit around and argue with people about the science. I'm just providing the facts that I know that keep me healthy and keep me going. I've been in relationships with men. I've been married to 3 men who have been HIV negative upon entering the relationship and also exiting the relationship. They are still HIV negative. And this has a lot to do with the fact that I learned that if I take my medicine and I stay on my regimen, it keeps me healthy and it keeps my partners safe. So this is great news to celebrate. And because I knew of this news, I started spreading the information. Also, I'm involved with a few communities, one being Prevention Access Campaign. That's U equals U, founded by Bruce Richmond, Mr. U equals U himself. And the HIV community has been so loving towards me and so caring. And just the love. This community is built on love. And this is a community that I love being involved with and I love being a part of. It's always a celebration when we link up. Usually in different states, we have these big conferences, and those conferences are very fulfilling, that I get to be around a lot of people who are like me, who have been ostracized and discriminated against and told that we were going to die or that we're nasty and that we have no value. This is all false information. And I'm just very grateful today that I'm 1, alive. 2, I know the message in the formula. You can react if you like. Go ahead, Clara. I'm gonna stop you. That I know the formula, and that also I'm not keeping this a secret to myself, and it's no longer hush hush situation. Someone said to me after a conference when I got off the stage, we were all wearing bracelets, and we were in DC, so we all went out from the hotel and we were doing our thing, and I met up with a group of people, and they said, "But why are you wearing that bracelet?" And I said, because I'm HIV positive. And they said, well, why do you want people to know that? I had no answer back then, but here's my answer today. Because I'm not ashamed of it today. And I'm not harming anyone by saying I have HIV today. Even back then, I wasn't harming anyone saying that I have HIV. This is my truth, and I'm living it. But I want people to see that HIV is not the stigmas and the rumors that they have on people, that we all look like we're dying and we're all sickly, like we look like something from the night of the living dead. And you know, like we're all just trying to give it to other people. From what I know is that we want to protect others, and we're trying to really end this epidemic. So how can we end the epidemic? Well, I'm glad you asked me. You can log on to www.preventionaccess.com and you can get more information on how to keep yourself from getting HIV, or if you're HIV positive, keep you from passing it on to someone else. But there is 0 risk when you are undetectable, and it just makes you super untransmittable. So yeah, I think we give a great round of applause to the message of U equals U. It's a worldwide message. and it's saving lives, and it's a great public health argument. But I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. That's a hush hush top secret. And we also have the JT Journey to 400,000. I think I've said that right, but it's Journey to 400,000. That speaks to the people who are not virally suppressed. It could be because they can't get health care, or they're not awarded health care, or some people just don't have all the tools yet to do the things that they need to do. So, but together we can all get people the tools and give them the right information. And I'm hoping that one day I will live to long enough to see, because I didn't count on being here today. I'm going to keep it real. I didn't count on being diagnosed with HIV, and 20 years later being able to say, yeah, 20 years ago I was diagnosed with HIV. But I hope I live to see the day where we just have a cure. And I think the next generation who's coming up is going to be the ones to figure this all out. So if you're someone who's newly diagnosed with HIV or living with HIV, and again, you want more information, or if you're HIV negative and you want more information, head on over to preventionaccess.com or .org. I'm going to shoot some stuff up there so that you'll be able to get it going. And that's about it. Hi, Skittles. You want to say hello today? Because you're really like bothering me. All right, we're going to take a break because Skittles is being a brat. You're watching the Come Out Talk Show. I am your host, Pink Princess. We'll be right back.
The sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. We'll lose my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'm going to go. Wanna take you to a place we can see it all. Step off the edge, I can break your fall. Well, it's my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'm going to go. Fall down, I'll get you back up again. Yeah, try. I think that you broke the red. We are kings of the world, and tonight is something young. We are kings of the world, and anywhere it goes down, we are kings of the world. And tonight is something young. We are kings of the world. And anywhere it's going down, we are kings of the world. Follow me away, 'cause we can't stay here. Let yourself go, you got nothing to fear. Never be alone.
Hey, just got word my sister's here, so I'm glad she's here and watching. They have a surprise for me, and I have a surprise for you. So it's just like a surprising day. Clara, we're gonna bring you out after this segment. We're not ready for you yet. Okay. So this is the Queen of Hearts segment. This is a segment where I get to reach down in my heart and connect with your heart. So today I decided I wanted to talk about forgiveness. So we all know that when we forgive someone, it's really for us so that we can move on. Although we are forgiving this person that we feel have maybe wronged us in some kind of way or has violated us in many ways, it is best for us when we forgive so that we can have peace and move on with our own life. So I'm going to dig real deep today. And I've decided there's some people in my life, in my past, that I need to forgive in order that I can move on in my future. So here we go. Today I'm forgiving my family. I'm forgiving my family. Clara, you make a lot of noise, baby. I'm forgiving my family for not seeing me who I am. I'm forgiving them for pushing me to the side when I said I'm HIV positive. I'm forgiving them for abandoning me when I said I'm transgender. And I'm forgiving them for not even giving me the opportunity to be a human being, a person here, living in my truth. Also have to forgive, I have to forgive my ex-husband. Maybe you can identify with me, Clara. I'm going to forgive him. I'm going to forgive him for the abuse. I'm going to forgive him for that disgusting display of what happened that strange night. Some of you know about it, some of you don't. And I'm not going to repeat it anymore. You know, it happened, and I'm going to forgive you for that. So I say that all to say, me forgiving people helps me to go down my path, stay focused, and be exactly where I'm supposed to be. I.e., I think I'm thriving today since I've decided to let go of some of that anger and hatred and confusion that has happened in my past. I'm not going to continue to carry that into my future because it definitely does not define the person that I am today, nor does it mold where I'm going in my future. So here's to forgiveness. And I encourage people today to dig deep. And maybe you're struggling with forgiving someone, but just know that it's for you and it's not so much about them. Okay? Think that's good?
Fantastic.
Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, we're going to take another break and we're going to get Miss Clara together. And we'll be right back with her story plus these surprises. I like surprises and I can't wait to see what my surprise is. You're watching the Come Out Talk Show. I'm your host, Pink Princess. You ready? All right, hold on. Welcome back to the Come Out Talk Show. So, y'all always see this doll. Usually she's hanging up there when the show starts. This young lady who's about to come out, she makes dolls. Like she collects pictures of people, or she'll look at you and she'll get your facial image in her head and she'll create a whole doll of you. Like this doll is so realistic. Like the doll even has his hand in his purse because everybody knows that, yeah, when I go in my verse, that may clear the room. So, yeah, and the eyes were like gray and the hair is real hair and it's so detailed. Like the boots and stuff comes off and it's just so amazing that I had to get her back here. She was pretty booked. I ordered something from her Christmas and I didn't get it because she was booked. And then I ordered it again and she was still booked. And I'm like, yo, I need this. So then she said, all right, she finally buckled down and she made it for us. I'll get to that later. I'm playing right now. But she is definitely my friend and I hope yours. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Come Out Talk Show welcome to Clara Smith. She about to outdo me. Ready? It's a battle. I'm not hugging you yet because you might beat me. Ready? Yeah. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. You're good at that. You're real good at that. Okay, now. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Hi.
Come on. Because he's just all over today.
Hey, everybody.
Clara!
Hello.
I'm so glad you're back.
Get him extra outfit.
It's hot in here, I know. I had the AC on, but you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
We got fans. Look, I got the fan that you gave me.
Beautiful. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, I thought somebody, I don't know who, but it's somebody. And when I saw, there it is!
Yeah, Clara
You know,
sent this.
it takes a minute.
Clara sent this over to me. It's
Yeah.
it's flying away, but
Yeah, we
We
work
got
it.
it.
We work it out.
how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Living a new life. I'll say a new life. Because it's mind over matter.
Mhm.
And the mind has a lot to do with your life. So, like when I heard you earlier talking about forgiveness, that is so, so important because me, for one, I used to hold on to anger and revenge, and then I had to do drugs in order to get that feeling away from me. So, but now that I stopped using, I have to do some different things. And forgiveness is one of them. And forgiving myself is the main one.
How did you forgive yourself?
Well, because I didn't have the equipment and I wasn't willing, and the way I was brought up gave me all the reasons on why I did not do what I needed to do and to live the life.
Holding on to shit from our past.
Right. Just like you heard about the HIV, the stigma that they give you. I had a stigma of like being the baddest girl, or and matter of fact, we don't never tell. One of those things. Forget about it. I don't have nothing to say anyway, bro. Not about somebody else, about me. Ain't no problem with that.
I heard you speak about addiction. You wanna
Yeah.
dive in a little bit like
Yeah.
that? How did you overcome your addiction?
I had to find out why I had used, and then why did I take the drugs to like satisfy me, which it didn't work at all. What could I do in not taking the drug? Because my body wasn't able to take all that marijuana, the drinking, the sniffing, the smoking crack. Number one, that's the worst. Crack, oh my God. That was the worst. Because there's things that I have done that I could not even imagine that I could do. And that was one reason why I had to give that up, because my morals were set. And when I knew I went over that, I didn't want to live anymore. And I was like, no, I can't. That's a sin to commit suicide. But, here it is. I was committing suicide slowly anyway with the drug.
I tried 3 times. Yeah, things got so bad 3 times in my life that I was just like, I'll talk about it here. I'm like, oh, fuck it.
Right.
So you know how I stumbled upon my addiction?
Mhm.
I got a surgery and I was prescribed Percocets. And I was on those Percocets for years for the pain. And then finally they were like, okay, we're taking you off. And I'm like, what? You're not taking me off of those. And the withdrawals when they took me off of that was so severe that, and I was a youth pastor then. I opted into, I said, let me do something on the side. And at first it was fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoyed doing what I did. I don't say what I did because there are people out there that are predators for me, and they like to use that as a, and I'm weak.
Yeah.
So I feel like as long as I
certain things at bay.
cap certain things,
Yes.
that I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Today I'm clean and sober and I'm proud. The longest I've ever been, and the quality of life is definitely much better. You can even tell by just looking at me.
Right.
And so let's back up. You want to talk about some of the things that made you use drugs? Like me, my grandmother died, and that gave me an excuse to go in.
When someone did me wrong, it could be a relationship, go out with another girl, leave me because I'm not good enough. I'm not really deaf too much because, I kind of wanted to accept death. Because I was like that open-minded person anyway with death, because, it just has to happen. But And I had all my say with most of my family that passed away. I was all in their face before they died. So probably when they got over there, they said, you know, you that girl Clara over there, you know, she crazy.
Aren't we all over?
No, but she real crazy. She found out I was dying from some. I'm serious. When I knew something was going on, I would run over there to you, tell you how much I love you, what you want me to do. Let's play. Listen, try to talk to me when you get over there. I'll go drop something, hit something, if you could do. You know, that's how crazy I was. With accepting death, you know, because I know we had to go. The body has to change. It was, you know, when you get older or, you know, it breaks down. But the thing was that I wanted to really hit was procrastination.
Talk about it.
You know, I wanted to hold back. It could be even hold on to the pain. I never wanted to go further than that. I was afraid to go further than that. I was afraid to accept myself of, you know, maybe a failure.
You're afraid to get into a new way of living. Like
right.
me too.
And failure too.
And
like,
we were comfortable using.
Yeah, because that's procrastination. That's like sit back and chill. And you think you're having fun while you're doing it. You think so. But, you know, eventually, you get the same high no more, the changes. No. Yeah.
Not at all.
But now in reality, you know, I was not afraid. It wasn't just about me believing in me. It was about me believing in the power that created all life. That's how it had to come. Because then this way here, I know that I have something to work with. Because for what I had to work with, I didn't go so far, but right to here, you know, I didn't go all the way off the curb or anything like that. But I had not to say a wandering eye, but I had fantasies, you know, and that's where the dolls come in at. Because I crocheted, and that led me to do different things, and I was like, whoa, I did something that looked like people.
Yeah.
You know,
like this is so spot on.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
and you know what?
And I stare at it a lot.
Yeah. And if it's not even that, you know, people that can just crochet, it's anything that you're good at or that you would like to do or looking to find to do. It's a possibility if you take the time out to just listen and wait, you know, and figure and think about it. You know, ponder, that's that word. I got a new word, ponder. That's an old word, but it's a new one for me. And it helped me, you know, and I was like, wow. Then I felt like I was in school again because I was learning how to live. And I was like, whoa. And then I'm like, but I'm in this body and I feel so young. But I don't look too bad, though. I know.
You don't look bad at all.
Yeah, but you know how you want to think, if I could just go back. But no, I'm perfect right where I am, you know. And it's just oh, my God. Here, let me give you one thing. I'm always kind of selfish. The other day I had an anniversary. Okay. I made food for like 40 people. Okay. I mean, dessert, everything.
What anniversary were you celebrating?
9 years of recovery. 9 years. And by the way, I cook every time that I have an anniversary because the simple fact, I remember being hungry, sitting on the curb and looking at people and wanted something. And I wanted them to, could I have a meal from your house? I don't want from the store. Could it just, and it would make me feel like I was home. So that, every time we talk about it, it's like, I don't want to make my makeup. Oh, hold up. No, but that's a touching feeling. And when I talked to my psychiatrist, she told me to do something that will make me feel better about that day. And you know, so, and that's why I give food. So here it is. I got all this food. The girl calls me and says, Clara, it's closed. And I said, what? She said, the center's closed. I said, what? Wow. What am I doing with all this food? So I started thinking, I was amazed that instead of me yelling, screaming, what? Who didn't tell me? Who did this? You know, ready to get revenge. That didn't even come. I went to like this. Who can I give it to? You understand the answer instead of sitting in the problem. You know what I'm saying? Now I go right away from a problem. I'm going to solve it.
That's some wisdom there. Instead of sitting in the problem, having the answer.
But it takes a little practice. But you got a little motor behind you for some reason. You be like, what? And my girlfriend said, oh, Clara, we could have it in the park. I already went there, but she's a friend of mine, so we think a lot like. So I said, yep, I'll meet you in the park. She said, we'll be waiting. I got there. I brought the NA book so some people can read. And when I got there, everybody was there. The food was going like that. It was like about 40 people. We had a wonderful time. But this is what I'm saying. Good. my sister came out and said, who didn't tell you that? So she was ready about the problem. I was like, oh, no, hold up. It's not that. We're going to find the solution to this. And that's how I know it's working.
And that's how you overcome addiction and stay
and handling the problem. Don't run, right? You don't run from the pain. You come right to the pain because the pain is doing something and it's not going your way, or there's a problem or a situation that is out of control.
Do you have any obstacles today that hinder you from reaching your goals?
They're gonna come. I'm gonna say, right at this moment today, I don't do like this. I got a broom.
I have obstacles. You know what they are?
What?
Men.
Oh, I was getting ready. You know what? I didn't want to go there.
Men.
That's the last.
Especially if they find it's like.
Right. But you know what? I got a new one. I'll tell you later because I really don't want nobody to know what I think about. But I'm gonna show you how you get over that. Anyway, so check this.
You want to say it right now?
I'll tell you right now. Here it is. You know how predators are, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I become a predator now.
Oh, define that.
Meaning that I see something I like,
Oh,
get it, take it. Thank you.
Well, that doesn't make you a predator. That just means that
No,
you're somebody who goes after what you want.
No, but I don't want no relationship.
You don't have to have one. Me neither, girl.
But then you all right then. Then you all right.
You.
But you gotta also remember there's no keepsy on it. You can't keepsy. It'd be good. And it'd be so good you want to get him again.
I don't know how we always wind up there with my guests, but
yeah.
she's taking it there.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
if you could call him again and say, look, could we try this again? And he go, yeah. He go, oh, king.
Look, I have enough
I'm doing
problems.
something good.
I can't even get
I know.
out of my building without or down the block.
I
So
know. When you real fine, shit.
thank
And when
you.
shit is real motherfucking good. Wait a minute. If you's a dream to them, bro, they can't believe they with you. They like this. Am I in heaven? Yes, you are. But
All right, you're making me blush. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, Clara has some things that she wants to show you guys and show me. And also, I have a surprise for my sister. She's watching from Canada. Hi, Lindsay. She's my sister from another mother. Real quick, I met her while working on Owning HIV. Is a campaign that we launched. Is HIV and the fight, the young adults and the fight ahead. We collected a lot of data to see what millennials and Gen Zs know about HIV. And to my surprise, one of them, and I'll never forget this, was the data that we collected back. Many of them believe that you can get HIV from a hug and a handshake, a sneeze, sharing toilet seats, stuff like that. That was alarming for the whole group. And me as an activist, ambassador, that just made me want to get the message out there even more. So yeah, I met her and she reminds me a lot of you.
Oh,
like
really?
you talked about giving, and she's very giving. She's just very sweet. And she's never switched up on me since day one.
Wow.
Who she presented herself from day one is who she still is today. And I believe myself also.
Yeah.
And you know what else she taught me? That love doesn't hurt you.
No.
And it stays by you and it sticks with you. Through some of your toughest times, Like I was homeless and she gave me hope. She gave me hope and peace back in even humanity, when I wanted to give up on people. She just touched me in ways that people have never touched me before. So why I'm like I am today? Because I said to myself, she treats me this way. It's not hard to get. And this is how I want people to treat me because this is how I treat other people. And those who can't deal with it or don't want to treat me like that, they can take a walk.
But you know what?
What's up?
You radiate love. Whatever you've gotten through, your sister, the time you have spent in doing what you do, it shows it. Because whatever, like they say, whatever's out here is inside. So it's like a blossom. It's like taking a seed and putting it in.
I guess we don't have to take a break. This
Look
is
at that.
good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but here it
plant a
is.
seed. You want to know the secret? that I did.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna say that I had an easy life, because I had a really hard life.
Right.
And I made lots of mistakes. I still
Right.
make them today.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I took a lot of therapy. I took a lot of time to. I left New York. No one knew this, but I left for the whole summer. It was during COVID, and I just left to get myself together,
Right.
to stay out of other
Everything.
people's and what people want from me. Sometimes
Right.
people see things for you,
Yeah.
but if that's not your vision for you, you can't go down the path that someone else has for you.
That's
People
true.
can make suggestions for you,
Right.
but it's ultimately up to you. You have to
Right.
drive this vehicle called life.
Yeah.
And you got to do exactly what you want to do with it.
Right.
So I got myself into therapy. Today I've finally forgiven. You know, I'm able to talk about certain things and not
Yeah.
break down.
Right.
The only thing that I have a hard time talking about is the death of my brother. And I think I'll always have a hard time with that. There are nights that I lay and I just cry because I miss him so much.
You never
But
have to say goodbye.
and I will never say goodbye to him
Right. Okay.
because I know I'm going to see him again and I cannot wait.
Right.
I'm super excited. But I know he's my guardian angel
Uh-huh.
and he's definitely watching over me. So we're gonna take a break so we can both fix our
Okay.
faces and our makeup. And
Yeah.
we'll be right back. You're watching the Come
Yeah.
Out Talk Show. I'm your host, Pink Princess. We'll be right back. If I could get a good song.
We collide, we break
Oh, I have my
down,
shoes right there. All right. So,
giving
all right.
in
So let you take
to
it away.
our
Oh, let me
doubts.
I can bring that out. Yeah, absolutely.
Faces filled with sadness. When words are said with regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up, we never let it go. Said the things we promised not to say, that we break up. Just to start all over, even though we know. This is the hard way round. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way round. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way round. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way round.
You can put them on if you want. You got
Huh?
15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
To a place a long time.
All right,
When I
Clara.
pass it to you, you can just put them down over there,
Okay.
right?
So this is about to be a lot of stuff. So here we go.
Or get the chair, maybe.
I guess we could. All right, we just gonna do it.
Right. Right.
Okay, so take it away, Clara. What's
All
up?
right. Hello, everybody. You know, I'm so touched by this young lady because when I first met her, I just knew she had so much to give, not only to me, but to everyone that needs that love and that attention.
I just fixed my makeup.
Yeah, love and attention, because that's what's happening right now.
Thank
Now,
you.
this right here, I want to show you a doll. My best friend from India, I made her. That's her.
All right.
You know, and I try to make it so she could stand.
Oh, can
Yeah,
you get her to stand?
Yeah, and I can get her to stand, but I gotta play. You know, that's playing with it. Right now, we're not even gonna work with it, but right now, we
I'll
just
play
want to
with
bring
it.
them out.
I'm good
Okay.
at playing with things.
Oh, you know what? wait, because the heel has to be straight. Yeah, well, don't worry about it. Let it go. Okay, now that's her.
Yo, the detail. It's like, all right, let
Now-
me get a little closer. Let me show y'all. Y'all see that? Let me
And
show them
these are
down
heel-
here.
And these are heels.
You see the hair? Like, this is phenomenal.
Mhm.
Got like earrings. It's so detailed. It has heels, pocketbook. Pocketbook open?
No.
Yes, it
I got-
do.
Yeah, it does open. I just got a lock. You gotta put
You
some
see?
money in it.
Yeah, got put some.
You gotta put some money.
This is so beautiful. I am.
Mhm.
You are so talented.
So now you can just put her, lay it down so she don't be all
Okay.
in the way.
So she's
Okay.
not in there.
Now this one, I think she's like me. Now this is what I did. I put a little stick in the back.
Ooh.
She's Wonder Woman, and see she got her little whip and everything. That's me with the braids. And you see what I did with this stick? I took the stick and I put it underneath her skirt
Okay.
so she could stand up a little bit better. See, so she's standing. There we go.
Hey!
You know, but that's, you know, see her outfit? I think she is flyest outfit.
This is amazing, yo.
That's me.
I get a kick out of this.
Yeah.
So can I
Yeah.
show them?
Sure. And I got the whip, you know, like
So I'm gonna show them
stay in
first.
place.
This is her doll. This doll has braids. You see? Looks like Wonder Woman. Has a whip. Y'all see? This one has braids. Here's the whip.
Uh-huh.
Got boots. Wonder Woman outfit. Like, this woman is amazing. yo.
Now this real quickly, before I get to another doll. These are Nikes. See the little check on the side?
For babies.
For babies. And I have the little rubber on the bottom because you know how they jumping around and
Traction.
they won't slide. Yeah.
Clara, this is amazing.
Yeah, these are Nikes. Put that in there.
Have you yet to
Yeah.
start your business?
Mhm, I'm starting it now.
So these are little baby shoes.
Nikes.
It's a little baby shoes for her with the traction on it, and they're Nike. Be careful with this so
Right.
that they don't.
No, it's in the book. Actually, people, they ain't gonna. We got no name on it. Now y'all know what these is. All day I dream about sex.
Adidas.
Okay, I ain't gotta say no more. Those are the girl Adidas, you know, pink ones.
Those are
You
cute.
know, got a matching one. I make those.
Cute.
And then we got the Converse All Star. You
Those are really cute.
know, and
So you can put those on dolls
dolls or babies
or dogs.
or dogs. I could make them small enough for a dog. You know? Yeah. Now I'll be able to get all this stuff back later. Oh yeah.
These are cute.
I think these you would like.
This is like weed shoes. I
right.
rock these
Now these I thought you might think it was cute because of the color.
because it got pink in it.
Yeah.
I love anything with pink on it.
Pink and blue
These
and
are
all.
like weed shoes.
Hey.
Hey, because I'm such a piehead since it's become legal.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about smoking.
Oh, I was getting ready to tell on somebody.
No, don't. We don't say names.
I'm taking it back.
We don't
Somebody-
say names
Wait a minute,
here.
I went with them to the store the other
Those
day.
are Converses. No, we don't want to be messy
Yeah,
today.
I
We're having a
yeah,
good. We're
right.
having a good show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, no, let's not say that.
Okay, now you ready?
For
This is gonna be for you. Would it be for you or for?
my surprise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ding dong ding.
I got a
Who
surprise.
is this?
Oh my God! Look!
Look at Skittles.
Wow! Yo, that's spot on. That
Yeah.
looks like him. Skittles, look! She made you.
Hey, looking.
Look, he has an outfit. Cause Skittles always wearing clothes, but it's a little hot. Now look at Skittles.
Look at him jumping at it.
She made Skittles.
Look at how
Very detailed.
That's
Yo,
good.
this woman is hey.
dog.
He's gonna destroy it by the end of the night, and it stands.
Yes,
Clara,
also,
stands.
hey, you got four
It
stands.
stands.
Okay.
All
Now,
right.
that was that. Now here is something you
Lindsay, you ready?
you wanted me to
Because I
get
know
done.
this one's coming.
You wanted me to get this done.
Yes.
So you bring it out because I
You want me to bring it
Yeah,
out?
bring this one out. This is for you to
So Lindsay, I said because I was a doll that I wanted to make my sister a doll. Because I love my sister.
I know.
Yes, and boy, did you make her.
Yeah, you gonna step out.
Oh, shit.
We stepping out.
This looks just like her, too. I just sent her a picture of you, and she did it. So, here's my sister, y'all, and it looked just like her. It looked like her.
With the glasses.
Yes.
Going to a party.
You gave her a belly shirt.
Yeah.
Look, Lynn, she made you. This was supposed to be delivered Christmas. So happy Christmas, birthday, and I love you all in one.
Yeah. Yo, she's going party right there. She got a little bag and everything.
Like?
Yeah.
I know she loves it. I know she
and that
loves
purple is royalty. You know, that's that love.
Put you in that royalty.
That's right.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm sure she loves it. I love it for her. Got the glasses, the eyes is brown. You got earrings on, and you got little shoes.
Wait till she see it personally, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pack it up and I'm gonna send it to her in Canada. Yeah, I'm gonna mail it to her.
So everything is there.
Oh.
You know,
Clara, thank you.
You know, I'll be having a party, you know.
How talented and beautiful you are. Skittles is trying to get to his replica. No, I'm going to hang it up there with the other one. Hi.
You look at him. He noticed it.
And he's the love of my life.
Yeah.
He has, he's kept me grounded.
Okay.
You know, when I want to love on something, I just grab him.
Go over here like that.
And we'll put it away later.
Yeah.
And he wakes up with me every day, and I love him. So yeah, I'm gonna get this to my sister.
Yeah.
And oh my God, Clara.
Right.
When are you launching your business? And if people want to find or get you to make something, where can they hit you?
You know what?
up
I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
Clara Smith.
Clara Smith on Facebook.
With purple lips. Okay, like do you see these lips like that? You'll see these lips, and you just punch it like that.
She's always a great time. Clara, anything else you want to say to the peoples before we go?
Give yourself a chance. Don't give up. Try not to give up. And if you do, you can ask for help. Really. Now that's the one thing I didn't like doing, asking for help. It is very important that you do. There's something new to do.
Why you don't like asking for help?
Because it was like showing a sign of weakness, and it's not. We misunderstand what that is. Help is like if we need somebody else in order to survive. Yes, we do. Sometimes we think we come all the way, we have it all. Once you come to a certain age, you're not supposed to, you got to, in order to realize that you are strong enough to bend down and ask for help, because you're not the best. You'll be greater if you ask.
That's good advice.
Greater. I'm greater now, you see.
Good advice, Clara.
See, I'm greater now, see?
And beautiful and talented and look, I'm going to definitely, I'd like to order some more stuff from you and support you. This is fabulous. Yeah. I think my next one is going to be one like that.
Yeah, so you see why I made it with a whip?
I see.
And it's me. See, so you know how I am. Get in line. Come here. Hey, you gonna like it though. I ain't gonna hurt.
Aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive. I like that. I know what's gonna happen, I'm gonna treat you right. So it ain't gonna hurt. It's gonna be good. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Our show never goes the same. That's what I like about our show. It's always different, mostly because of me and my creative ADD mind. So thank you for watching. We're going to end it here with our theme song, Like a Hurricane. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Clara, you know my theme song?
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You're kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You were never backing down, backing down, backing down.
Look, she can ride my horse.
So dangerous, I get this rush. When I'm with you, I go all in to lose or win. Nothing's up to knock them down. It's the way we keep our heart moving like a hurricane.
I'm ending on time.
We can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
Yeah, wait. Real quick. I'm going on a little vacation next weekend. Well deserved. Child, I'm going to Atlantic City.
All right.
Going to Atlantic City with the boys, with my, and also I've joined the house. I've joined the Kiki house. It is the house of Hennessy, and I love these guys and some of the girls that I haven't met yet, but we are going to Atlantic City and we're gonna rock.
Oh, that's gonna be wonderful.
So, next weekend there will be no Come Out Talk show, but the following week we'll pick it back up. Happy Pride, everyone, and love you. I have a date tonight. Yeah. What? I need a bra? I'll stay up. They better stay up.
Mine knows. That's why I was saying mine was living now. Before you get mad, they wasn't there like Clara. You know, they say, we got the city. So I went to bra, and then they said, then they'll move the show. That's a women. I ain't got no city, so they'll move the show. So now that they got older, but they don't fall. They don't go down like that. You're all going down.
You don't care what people say, people say, people say.
That's what makes my sit down.
I'm going crazy for you, baby. I know you make it me feel this way. What can I say? You, so dangerous. I get this rush. When I'm with you, I go all in to lose or win. Nothing's up to knock them down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
Clara, you got a lot of feedback over here. Yeah.
All right.
Clara, get off that camera. Doing that.
Want me the camera?
Yeah.
It's on? Oh, shit. Oh.
Look, my sister is very happy. Clara, she said you're very talented, overcome with emotion and love. I love you too, sis.
I can see the fire that remains, when we try